Okay, it's not good morning. It is actually a good night. It's 11:20, and today was a very productive day working upstairs. My hands were covered in paint all day. I don't believe I filmed anything. I'll find out shortly when I edit this. But we got the ceiling painted today. While he did that, I worked on the base mold up in the master bedroom. The door frames, had to take all the hardware down. Bathroom, closet. It's a lot of work. The trim, a long, huge, straight wall, I can trim that in 10 minutes. But all the corners inside a closet, anything that is up against stone and tile has to be taped off. It's a pain in the ass. And then in the ceiling, they've got like 14 or 15 of these canister lights. They're LEDs, not halogens. So I had to take all of those out and disconnect it so we didn't have to paint them around them because that would have taken forever. So I think the ceiling's pretty much done. There's a couple touch-up spots we'll have to see in better daylight tomorrow and probably re-roll real quick. But the base mold should be done. Tomorrow I'm going to have to tape that off in preparation for the walls. We ripped up the padding today. That took forever to get all the staples out and the nails on the tack strip around the perimeter. I don't know why that tack strip is so cheap. You get a crowbar under it, pound it under with a hammer and pry, and it just splinters in a million pieces. And of course we don't have proper gloves or anything here, so you have to be extremely careful. You're going to get mulched on that stuff. But made a lot of progress, spent 5 or 6 hours up there today, and then we finally went shopping, grocery shopping. There was no food in the house, so we picked up the essentials. Actually, we already had vodka, but we got our lemonade and some more OJ. We actually bought a pumpkin pie, which is delicious. We went to California Pizza Kitchen for dinner tonight because it was close and easy. It was pretty good. We got ham for sandwiches, my typical yogurt, and we don't really have anything to make Moscow mules, so that's going to be our next order of business. And this takeout container of applesauce has been there since July, so I'm pretty sure that needs to go. Let's see what else we got. We got some bread, and we got cookies. You see how much food is in this house. It's pretty much nothing. There's some spicy jalapeno, whatever the hell. Some peanut butter that I'm guessing has been in here for a long time, although I think peanut butter lasts a long time. June 2019, we're good. Some popcorn that expired 2 months ago that burned very easily when I had it the other night. Some bread and a bunch of pretzels because they were on sale. So, again, productive day. We've got some stuff with the E60 going on. Actually, a lot of stuff going on with that car. So the left headlight, he tried to take the lenses. He tried to take the headlights off and replace the lenses with aftermarket because new headlights are so expensive. I advised him not to do this. This is the point where I say, I told you so, and I was right. Took him to this place, they took the lenses off. The new lenses, the aftermarket ones, don't fit. They say they're for the E60, but they don't fit, so they had to be returned. Put the old lens back on. The whole headlight is smaller, doesn't fit in the car. The turn signal doesn't work, the halo doesn't work, the adaptive function doesn't work, the leveling doesn't work, and the swivel doesn't work. Only thing that works is on the low beam and the bi-xenon high beam. So every time you start the car, there's like 6 check warnings, and then we're getting a belt tensioner warning. The airbag light's on, the seatbelt light's on. It's just errors galore. And then there's some issue in the front suspension right now, front left corner. You tap the brakes on and off, the wheel jerks left, and you can feel some horizontal play in the front left wheel carrier area. So I'm thinking wishbone or traction strut. I do not have a jack or stands here, so I can't adequately get under the car. I may try to crawl around under there tomorrow on the garage driveway floor and see if I can get a look at anything. It's work. And the F10 sits in there perfect, and we're not driving it for whatever reason. But I've been watching The Office for a little bit, and I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow he's going to work. I'll probably tape off that trim upstairs. I did bring obviously my Mac, and I brought the OBD to USB cable. So if I can plug that in and possibly get a read on the airbag module and or MIL and or other general body electronics modules, might be able to see what code or codes it's throwing per that seatbelt and airbag warning. I kind of fear it's the seatbelt or the passenger seat occupancy sensor, because to replace that you have to take the seat out and tear the seat down. It's an incredible amount of labor. I think there is a bypass for it though. If anybody knows anything about that, if I can code it or wire something in there that bypasses the occupancy sensor, if it is that, and just tells the car all the time that there's somebody sitting there, so it's not a safety hazard, that it would blow the bag regardless of if somebody's there or not in the event of an accident. So definitely a lot of work to do there. Lighting, there's a lot of lighting work to do. We're going to figure that out. We're waiting on parts right now for about another week. So I'm gonna go sleep, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.